video. This is Barwood Town, welcome to my channel. What I wanted to continue with for this video is I wanted to go back to the series where we're going through the Super Battle Road stages. So for those of you that watched the previous videos, before we went through the Vite Extreme Type category, so we were using super units. What we'll do in this video is we'll do the opposite. So we'll go back to the original Super Battle Road and we'll be using extreme units against super enemies. It's not something that I've done for a while, so it's going to be interesting, as I said in the last videos, to see what kind of teams I've used to beat them. The plan is to try and get through all 5 as part of this stream. If we do that, I'll be quite happy with what we've accomplished, to be honest. So what we'll do, we'll go from bottom to top. Yeah, it's not the weekend, so I have to use keys. It's absolutely fine. I've got loads of them. Super Battle Road. There it is. If we go all the way to the bottom, these are the original stages. So the original ones against a type. Nothing to do with category. So the first one up will be Vite Super AGL. So this means we'll be using Extreme Teq. Saving one of the hardest ones for first. So Extreme Teq used to be one of the hardest stages because you really didn't have too many units to use for it. I mean, even looking at this, since I last did this stage, I think Golden Freezer already had Easy Aid, but Tech Transforming Freezer, he's had an Easy A, and Goldo's had an Easy A. And I don't think I had the Broly either. Well, it would have depended on the friends. But if we go and have a look now, so if we just filter it by Extreme Teq, there's definitely some better units to choose from. In terms of a leader, probably the best percentage lead I have is this guy. I haven't got him full super attacked even, but I still don't like from his passive that even since his Easy A, he still loses defense on key spheres. So I'm still not too keen. The Freezer here is 130% extreme class lead. If anything, I'm tempted to have him as my lead there. What does the Broly do? Resurrected Warriors, yeah, plus 130. So I think I'm better off with transforming Freezer there. What we'll do is we'll take Golden Freezer. For those of you that use him, he's an absolute tank. He reduces damage by like 80%. It's very rare he takes major damage in these events. Since his Easy 8, I'm going to come and bring Goldo. So I've mentioned him a few times in the streams. For those of you that haven't done him during the recent Namek events from the 350 million download celebration, I definitely recommend you do him, especially for Super Battle Road. So for his passive, attack and defense plus 80, plus an additional attack and defense plus 40 when key is 12, attacked enemies, attack and defense minus 20% for 2 turns, and seals the attacked enemy super attack. So not even supering, even if it's just a normal attack, he seals. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 10% for Ginyu Force allies, but we're not too fussed about that. So as well as sealing just automatically, just as a normal attack, on his super he greatly raises defense for a turn and has a high chance, so a 50% chance of stunning. So he is a must run. Another must run in this, who from the looks of things I need to go and reawaken because I've been feeding dupes into him, is this Raditz. Let's include him. I'll come back and show you guys what he does. We want Broly just for damage there, and I think we might go for Buff Boo. Raises attack and defense by up to 100%, more HP remaining the greater the boost. So at the beginning of the very first turn he'll have 200% attack, 100% defense. Reduces damage received by 20% when HP is 80% or more. Yeah, still not too convinced there. If anything, yeah, we'll take Demon King Piccolo as an orb changer, and he reduces damage as well. So that will be our lineup. Let me just reverse Raditz back to where he should be. Oh, I've got to go back and find it all. Definitely don't want Chain Battle. Okay, we'll go and have a quick look and see, just to show what Raditz does. Again, he's similar to Goldo, he's mainly there for the stun. Okay, so we want Teq transforming Freezer. If we go into Raditz then, he raises attack with a high chance of stunning the enemy, so again 50% chance. And his passive, attack and defense plus 100, ki plus 1, plus an additional attack and defense plus 100% when facing only one enemy. So when there's only one enemy, he gets a bit stronger. Ki plus 2 and stuns the attacked enemy and reduces damage received by 50% when facing 2 or more enemies. So when facing 2 or more, he gets a guaranteed 1-turn stun. It's not a 2-turn, it's a 1-turn stun. And then he gains attack and a chance, high chance of performing a crit if there's a Goku family or Namekian enemy, which there may well be. In terms of support memory, I'm not too fussed. I think we're fine in regards to items. So if we jump in them, we know there's a Goku family at the end, so Raditz will be critting there, or hopefully critting. Let's have a look at rotations then, see where we're at. Ideally, I want Golden Freezer with one of these transforming Freezers, which we will have, so I'm fine with that. Ki's going to be a bit of an issue, I think, in this first turn. Who can we wipe out? I'm worried about Broly getting hit in the centre. We won't die from a hit, but I'm still not comfortable. I don't think I can kill Boo. I'm just going to target Videl there, I think. And the orbs have worked out alright, so we might be able to kill Videl here. Oh yeah, it's worked out pretty well. Let's just keep targeting Videl, make sure she's dead, and any follow-up attacks will just automatically go onto Hercule. Yeah, so 90k, that's... Well, we've got over 400, that's not too much damage. Yeah, I've really overestimated how hard I thought this was going to be. I've got it mixed up with Extreme Super Battle Road. If you haven't done it, Teq Extreme Super Battle Road, or rather Extreme Teq Super Battle Road, is so hard. It took me so many run-throughs and I had to use all sorts of units that I didn't think I'd use. Units like Teq Hit that were just there for the stun. Demon King Piccolo. So I think he transforms when there's a World Tournament enemy. Let me double check. What are your transformation conditions? Restores youth from the 7th turn from start of battle, or when there is a DB Saga or World Tournament or Dragon Ball Seekers. So yeah, the Boo enemy here will be World Tournament. So we've got our stunning rotation here. We know we're against one enemy, so Raditz is getting extra attack and defense. He's sitting at 102k, so I'm quite happy with where he's at. We do want to get him a super though, just to make sure we're doing damage, and he will still have the high chance of stunning from his passive. We'll have Goldo attack again. He's guaranteed to be sealed after Goldo attacks, but we want the stun as well if we can get it. It's a good thing about this difficult content. It just makes you use units that you wouldn't think to use. Unlike, say, just going through a Dokkan event, or I'm just going to choose a team and I'm just going to keep beating the GT Goku event with Boo Saga or something like that. Events like Super Battle Road make you use all sorts of units that you didn't necessarily think you'd use, and that's what I really enjoy about them. Goku family here as well, so Raditz will have a decent chance of critting. So now I've got probably my more defensive rotation here. I shouldn't have to worry about taking too much damage. Teq Golden Freezer, as we say, reduces damage by 80%, so really not worried there. Want to try and keep the Gohan alive just so Raditz gets the buff. Looks like we'll skip a super on Broly. Of course, he's being attacked 3 times. I probably should have seen that. Never mind, not the end of the world. At least he's super attacking there. Yeah, 12k. When we saw in the first stage, we got super attacked for like 90. And there's the additional. So that should be Videl out of here. Back to the stunning rotation. So there's 2 enemies, so Raditz is going to get a guaranteed stun for the rest of the turn. So what we're going to do with that is, it's just part of his passive. So I'm going to target Gohan there. Goldo can target him as well. Yeah, Goldo can target him as well. And we'll hope Frieza gets an additional. We can take out Videl. My Frieza's got full additional, so there's a decent chance. Yeah, so even Raditz there only took 36k from that super. He's got 50% damage reduction. Wow, all the status things from Goldo there. Was it attack down, defense down, stun, seal, or something like that? Oh, so these guys must be World Tournament as well. Okay, well, Videl's dead. And this might kill Gohan. Oh, so Gohan... Oh yeah, Gohan got stunned by Raditz, of course. By Raditz? By Goldo, of course he did. This run is so much easier than I thought it would be. It helps that the units are a lot better. And that might even be Gohan dead there. Perfect. So that's halfway through this this round. Move on to stage 3. I think whilst I want Raditz to be lined up with Broly because they get extra links, I want Raditz's damage reduction there. So I think we'll go ahead with this. I think Goldo attacks on a 9 key, he doesn't need full 12. Don't think we can attack with Broly again. Oh no, we can't, we're fine, we're fine. We'll get Broly to target Trunks. Might even be able to kill him. Yeah, see, we're really not taking too much damage. It's one of the reasons why I did want to do things like this, because there could be units like Teq Goldo that people have overlooked and not thought to actually put resources into because it's Goldo. And actually, these kind of units and the free-to-play units really do come in handy. So if you find yourself with a bit of time and you're on Dokkan anyway, by all means get some of the free-to-play units done, especially if they easy A, because you don't know what sort of difficult content you might need them for. Broly taking 40k there. Right, let's take Frieza there. So we really didn't do as much damage as I thought we would that turn. I think Vegeta should be... No, he's not stunned, he's sealed though, so I don't have to worry about super with him. Let's just get Trunks out. We have to miss a super there with Frieza, but I'm not too fussed. So with the Teq transforming Friezas, they are stacking attack and defense until they hit their final form. But there's no chance of us making it all the way to final form. These fights tend to be too short. That should be Trunks dead. Now we can just focus our efforts on Vegeta. So Vegeta could super here, but again we've got Raditz there with 100k defense. Raditz doesn't have his damage reduction at this point because he's only against one enemy, but he does have a bit of extra attack to make up for it. Oh, attack and defense, that's why his defense is all the way up at 100. Yeah, so he's still taking not massive amounts. But yeah, this should be round 3 done, and on to the next stage. Okay. So we want to try and leave Goku family members if we can. So if anything, I'll probably target. Ki hasn't fallen too great. I'll probably target Vegeta first. We'll get Vegeta out. I just remember Broly taking a decent bit of damage. When did you gain any extra defense? He gains 90% defense when performing a super attack. So if he doesn't super, he doesn't get his defense. That's frustrating. Again, I'm not massively fussed about the no item. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. I'll happily use an Icarus. I know this is a stage that we can no item. We might even turn that into a series at a later date. But for now, it's just having a run through. Just showing people what units you can use to beat it. That shouldn't do too much to Tech Freezer. 35 damage. I suppose I've got the Icarus, which gives an extra 35% damage reduction, so I'm not surprised I'm not taking much. Good thing with the Icarus, it's a 2-turn buff. Ah, so he would have got defense anyway. After all that. At least that's Vegeta dead. So Raditz again, Raditz is going to have damage reduction here. Let's go for a stun on Goku. We'll go for a seal on Gohan. And we can't really do too much with Frieza. So we'll just bring the Tech Orbs down. Yeah, so as I say, we still got that Icarus active for the rest of this turn. That's Goku stunned, but the hard thing is, because Raditz stuns as part of his passive and his super, I don't know if that's a 1-turn stun or a 2-turn stun. It still helps us either way, but 2-turn stuns are obviously a lot more helpful for us. So it was a 2-turn stun. You can see the little flashing icon on Goku. So let's take out Gohan here. And with Demon King Piccolo, we'll make a start on Trunks. And in fact, we've got a Dokkan attack here, so they're all going to take a decent bit. See if I can hit it all. You'd have thought 7 pins would be so easy to just do. I always miss one. See how much damage this does to all of them. Killed them all. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I thought Trunks and Goten might die, but I thought Goku would stay alive at least. Wow. So that is Vite Super Type done. New record. I'm not surprised. Yeah, we absolutely flew through that one. Let's move on to the next stage. So the next one is Vite Super Teq. So we'll be using Extreme Int in this fight. Hopefully I haven't got anyone that I need to go back and reverse or anything like that. Extreme Int. I haven't actually used this Vegeta and Goku yet. I didn't manage to pull them as part of the celebration. Extreme Int plus 120. I mean, I feel like we should be doing this regardless of the friendly disc. I don't think the extra 20% is going to make too much difference. So I think I will go for a Goku and Vegeta here. So that was the team that I used last time. It might even be something reasonably similar that we go for this time. But let's go and have a look and see how our options have changed. Okay, so in terms of leader skill, I haven't even easy A'd that Kid Buu. There's so much I need to catch up on. Who will have the best leader skill for me? I think from my end, I think it will be the Cell. So he's Android Cell Saga 150 and Extreme Int 120. I think purely because he's new, we'll bring Garlic Jr. We've got this Frieza, who's a crazy unit. We've got Ginyu. I didn't even think of Ginyu before. We'll go and have a look. So similar to Goldo, Ginyu received his EZA as part of the recent download celebration. Literally a month ago, and he's become solid. So for Ginyu, attack and defense plus 170, ki plus 3, plus an additional attack and defense plus 100 when facing only one enemy. Attack plus 50 and reduces damage received by 50% when facing 2 or more enemies. So he's quite similar to Raditz from the last stage in that respect. Plus an additional attack plus 15 disables enemy guard when there's another Ginyu Force ally, which we'd have to worry about. But yeah, we'll bring Ginyu. We'll see what kind of numbers he can put up there. We'll bring Bojack, and we'll bring Janemba. I'm just thinking if there's anyone I'd like to bring instead. Maybe some sort of support. But we've got Garlic Jr. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with that. Garlic Jr. will be floated off, so he'll be providing support every now and then. And yeah, we'll go with that. We won't change the items. We're not too fussed about support memory. Okay. So, one thing I probably would have wanted to have done is bought another Frieza to link up with this one. Although Janemba doesn't seem to do too bad. Defense-wise, Janemba's a little bit higher, and Janemba has the chance to dodge. So if we go with Janemba to start with. This third form Frieza is another unit that came out during the recent download celebration. If we quickly have a look at him, he is superb as well. He's one of the better banning units. So for this third form Frieza, attack and defense plus 70%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 7% with each attack performed up to 70%. High chance of launching up to 2 additional attacks each turn. Each of them has a high chance of becoming a super attack. So he'll do his attack. He then has a high chance, so 50% chance of doing 2 extra attacks. And those 2 extra attacks each have a 50% chance of being a super, as well as being a sworn enemy's support unit. So let's just blast Krillin away. See if Janemba can dodge this. No. 70k off a normal, so Janemba is guarding that as well, so they're actually doing a fair bit of damage. Although Janemba has just one-shot Krillin. So if that's the standard, we might take a bit of damage, but it looks like they are quite kind of cushy. They're quite squidgy. We can do a fair bit of damage to them. Should be Yamcha out of it. Cell shouldn't take too much. Yeah, fine with that. Okay, so we'll float Garlic off. Again, he's providing 40% attack and defense to the rotation, so we're looking quite good there. We'll give Goku and Vegeta, or Vegeta that exchanges into Goku. I'll just call him Vegeta from now on. All those Int Orbs, that's given us a good bit of healing. We'll give Bojack those, and we'll give Garlic those. So Tien's dead, it's just whether we finish Chaozu off. I would have thought we would. 4.5 mil from Vegeta. Again, I haven't actually had a chance to use this unit before. I didn't pull him. It's the first time I've used him on the friends list as well. So I think that's Tien dead. This should be on Chaozu. Yeah. Easy. So that's the first step of this done. We move on to the second. Don't think anyone links with the Ginyu. But it's alright. He's a floating unit. We'll see what attack stats we can get out of him. I don't think it's going to be massive. As I said, we haven't got any links or anything active for him. What people's defense at? I think Janemba and Frieza between them should kill Gohan. Maybe not. Maybe Ginyu should have attacked Gohan. Either way, I'm not massively worried. We shouldn't take too much damage on this turn. Even if we get supered, I don't think we're taking more than 200k maximum between the two of them. See how much this does. Yeah, so 100k. If Gohan did the same, that would have been 200. Okay, so who do we want to keep on rotation here? They're all pretty much the same. Goku and Frieza, rather Goku and Vegeta, or just Vegeta, are a must. I do just like the Bojack. No, we'll keep Cell. We'll keep Cell. Cell has big bad bosses. He has a couple of other links as well with Vegeta, so we'll keep that as is. Let's get these in orbs. I know Bojack. We're probably passing up a super attack with Bojack, but just want to get that extra healing. And this should be the Goku dead. Quite fitting it's Cell doing this attack when this is what he used against Goku in the anime. Yeah, so in a pretty good position here. Even if Janemba gets supered, I don't think we die. So notice how our health changes there. It's because Janemba and Garlic Jr. have Metamorphosis. So look, these guys actually heal quite well. From Metamorphosis, they link quite well. And if you see my Garlic Jr. Video, which I think isn't out at the time of filming, it'll be coming out shortly. I've always said from that video that this Garlic Jr., it's hard to judge him on his stats because he doesn't have the biggest numbers, but it's the effect he has on kind of on the whole rotation. He's got big bad bosses activated on this rotation, so he's sitting at 100k defense, and he's only getting a 120 leader skill, so he gains more defense on when he attacks as well. So Garlic Jr. definitely holding his own. He's definitely contributing to the team here. This should be it this time. Pew, 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 pew. And Janemba to finish it off. Great, so halfway through Int, let's move on to the next stage. going straight in with a Cell transformation. So, Cell, when you're under 30%, once only, no turn restriction, it'll transform into a super perfect Cell, and it's a full heal. So it looks like I made the right choice to keep Cell on rotation before. Let's actually have a look at this this Vegeta's passive, because he hasn't got much defense there. Attack and defense on super, plus an additional defense when HP is 50% or more, plus an additional attack and defense plus 50 when attacking. So he'll get more defense when he's attacking. If HP is 29% or less at start of character's attacking turn, he'll get his revive. That's going to be quite hard to hit in this, but we have just seen that Cell's just got essentially the same thing. Let's just go and get Goku out of here. Yeah, so damage is definitely ramped up there, although Goku and Vegeta only had 46k defense at that point, so they'd have maybe 70k now. Well, probably more than that, because they get 30% defense on super, plus their 50% just when attacking, so probably sitting at about 100. Again, it's cool timings, so that Cell used that attack actually on Vegeta in the anime. It's the attack he used on Vegeta when Gohan dives in the way and gets his arm hurt. We made light work of that. And this should be the end of Trunks as well. Say should, he held up a lot better than I thought he would. If we can get a couple of additionals with this Frieza, we should be fine. No, so he might live on to the next turn. Oh, this is a rare animation as well. So it's rare to get Cell to transform, but then to get his active skill, it's not something you see too often.
This is no game. Prepare yourself. You, the Earth, shall be destroyed!
Damn, that's nice. It's a cool KO screen as well. So that Cell came out over 2 years ago now, so he's still really useful. We do love to see animations on this channel. As I say, it's just one of the things about Super Battle Road, using different units, seeing animations you probably don't see too often. Okay, so I think Frieza's probably the only one who's going to take too much damage. Let's just get Piccolo out, I think. And then we've got all these Int Orbs here to heal next turn if we take too much damage. Again, just realised how it's worked out. Third form Frieza using that attack on a Piccolo. It matches the anime. It's weird how this video's worked out. Ginyu still putting up some solid numbers, despite not being friends with anyone on the team. And he's got a seal in there. How are we looking? 116k. Cell's sitting at 166, so we'll put him there, give him all the orbs and let him get a bit of healing. That should be super for Bojack as well. So Goku definitely out of here this turn. We should do a good bit of damage to Vegeta as well, I would have thought here. 92k, it's a lot. At this point in the final leg, I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, so just down to Vegeta. I don't think we'll kill him next turn. I don't think we've got enough damage dealers on the turn to kill this turn. Although Garlic's giving extra attack, so I might be wrong. Might even have a Dokkan attack. Maybe not. No. We've definitely beaten him though. He's not supering for 300k. I don't even think we've used an item this run. That's what I mean when we're going through the tech run. The point of these isn't to no item. If we do it, if we haven't needed to use an item, then I'm all for it. But at this point, it's just to get clean run-throughs, really. Perfect. Okay, so I think the next one is using a physical type off the top of my head. Yeah, setting a new record. We'll probably do that for each of these. Did not mean to go to summon. To Battle Road. Let's go to the bottom. Okay, so Vite Super Int, that's the one we're on now, isn't it? We've just done Super Teq. Yeah, Vite Super Int. So Extreme Physical. I'm trying to think which Extreme Physical units I've had in recent times. The options aren't great for a leader skill. Normally I'd go for the Freezer. Yeah, let's go for the Freezer and just see what our options are. That's the team I used last time. Bergodmo. Let's see what the options are for us this time. If I was doing this video a week later, we would be able to use this guy's EZA, which is absolutely solid. We might still use him here. Attack and defense plus 100%, launches an additional attack, which has a chance to become a super. He might still be useful. He might be one of the better leaders for us as well. Androids. So they're extreme physical, key plus 4, and attack and defense plus 100. What's the cell? So similar for physical types. Again, we've got Raccoon here. We can have a Ginyu Force make its way onto most of these. I think we'll go with... Oh, it's hard to know, isn't it? Because after going back and seeing that friends list, I don't know who I'd go for, to be honest. We might take the generic friend cooler. We'll go for these guys. We'll take Transforming Freezer. Again, I haven't used Raccoon yet either. Attack and defense plus 120, attack and defense plus 30 with each attack received. High chance of guarding, so when there's a Ginyu Force, which we're not going to get. So he builds up. Whispering full power Freezer. Okay, just that Freezer just really doesn't have much defense. He can put up decent attack numbers. He's kind of a nuker. I'm probably overthinking the difficulty of this again. I've got the Super Saiyan Broly, but again, he doesn't have much defense, and I've reversed him to feed a Dupin at some point and haven't gone back and fixed it. Thouser. I haven't put a super attack into him. I haven't needed him. Yeah, I think we'll take Freezer as a floater. Dabura's really good, but he's better for longer events. Yeah, but we'll bring Raccoon. I haven't tried Raccoon out, so we'll take him. We'll go back and we'll update the friends list quickly just to see if a better friend has popped up. No. No, it's alright. We'll take the cooler. He is just going to be floated off and we're going to avoid damage with him where possible. He shouldn't have horrendous defense though. He still have 100% just from his passive. So having Cell in this spot is quite good actually, because Cell's super is attack all enemies. Looking at it though, if I have him in slot 1, I physically can't get him a 12 key super. So I'm going to have to put him in the middle. I might be struggling either way to get him a 12 key. We'll try that. Yeah, so we can get Cell the 12 key. Cell will also heal, so I reckon the androids will take a bit of damage. But Cell will heal, I think it's 10%. Yeah, recovers 10% HP. So we're fine there, to be honest. Bardock's definitely dead. Of course he has to super storm. 150k. Oh, we could be in trouble here. Or a very well-timed dodge. And another dodge. They must dodge as part of their passive. Again, I haven't used the LR androids in absolutely ages. So Cell will come, do a fair bit of damage. I think mine's got all crit. So he should be dealing... I was going to say dealing crits, but he did no crits. But he has done half damage to most of them, more so. Oh damn, he killed 3 of them. He killed the last 3, he only left Toa alive. Tora. So they did a lot more damage than I thought there would be. So these guys should be linking up pretty well. From my memory, I think I want to transform with Frieza because he stuns in golden form. But I just want to check that. So he can stun just from this first... he can transform just from his first turn. Okay, so he doesn't stun from his super. Attack and defense plus 120 plus an additional attack and defense plus 80 and great chance of stunning the attacked enemy when performing a super attack. So he has a 70% chance, and I think it's a 1-turn stun. Reduces damage received by 50% when HP is 49% or less. We're not quite that low. But I think we will transform with him. Again, it's not an animation I see too often.
Behold, the ultimate in evolution. This golden body isn't just a show. I'll have to get used to it.
Okay. So I think Gohan's the stronger unit here. So if we try and stun him, and he's supposed to be attacking cooler, so if we can stun him, that'd be great. Let's just keep trying to damage Gohan, see if we can get him out. I should have checked what defense Cooler's on really. The final form Frieza in the middle isn't going to be on too much defense, but he does gain defense on super, 30%. Didn't get the stun there. That hurt. We could be struggling here, guys. Okay, with Gohan dead, that's better. Okay, we're fine. We've made the turn. Damn, look at our health. We just about made that. Okay. So might have to use an item here. Yeah, I don't want to risk it again. I'm not too fussed about doing no items. We'll use the Princess Snake just to make sure. We'll get a super with Cell, so then that's another 10% HP on top. And that'll be Goku down. Don't think we've actually seen Raccoon take a hit or make a super yet. Just constantly been floated off. It's been quite easy to hide him. And Raccoon might even get the knockout here. I don't think that's enough damage though. It is. Surprised me. He does nothing for the first round or two and then steps in when it matters. So this should be against Vegeta and Trunks, I think. Okay, I do think I want to float off that Frieza. Although, if we can stun if we can stun Trunks here, it will save us taking damage of full power Frieza.
This golden body isn't just a show. I'll have to demonstrate.
Okay, so we've got him targeting Trunks, which is what we want. Just in case we don't kill Trunks, I want to make sure he's getting hit, because Boo should be able to take care of himself. We'll just focus on Trunks, make sure he's dead. Oh, hopefully get him dead. Of course he supers before we have a chance to stun him. At least he's supering Golden Frieza, who's got a bit better defense. Come on, get the stun. There we go. So I'm thinking that's the Trunks dead. Potentially, Boo might need to do an additional or a crit to kill him. I don't think the 1 mil attack stat's going to be enough. No. So we'll probably need to use another item here. We'll go for a snake again. Now we'll start targeting Vegeta because Cell's super attack is going to target Trunks anyway. Right. Hopefully Cell can get a crit on Vegeta. I don't really want that cooler at the end to be getting hit. At least the androids do lower attack, so even if Cooler does get tagged, which I think he is going to, Vegeta's attack's been lowered. And we've got the Princess Snake active anyway. So that was 26k with Vegeta's attack lowered and the Princess Snake. That was quite a lot of damage. See if we can get a chance to stun again there. From the looks of how things have played out, if Golden Frieza doesn't kill the Vegeta, it looks like Raccoon could rock up and get his second knockout of the video. No, dead and stunned. Okay, on we go. We'll start off. How are they looking? So they share the same links pretty much. We'll start off with an Icarus here. We've been using items anyway, so I'd rather just make sure we do it. Cell is going to attack all, so it'll be interesting to see who stays alive after this super. The androids can clear up, and Boo should be fine as well. So depending on what crit Cell gets here, this could be it. Yeah, see 90k still with Icarus active. It's definitely got tougher as we've gone on. Hey, we finally saw a crit. Yeah, so wow. So Cell's killed Trunks, or killed Goten rather, and done over half HP to everyone else. That Cell, he's due an easy A. He'll be getting an easy A, I reckon, on JP in the next 6 months. And I'm really optimistic, because especially considering what they did with the last LR easy A who could attack all enemies. Well, I say that, imagine Vegeta could as well. But I meant Broly, you know what I meant. But if Cell is anything like what Broly was, well, we're in for a treat. Again, we'll get this animation, the transforming Frieza animation, in for a last time. He will be able to kill one of them. Probably target Gohan, I reckon.
This golden body isn't just a show. I'll have to demonstrate.
Okay. I probably messed that right up there, but I'm not too fussed about Cooler at the end. Frieza's got a good couple of attacks coming his way, but he's at least killing Gohan. Probably should have gone for Vegeta there. We've still got a second turn of Icarus active as well. I'm not going to be stingy with the items. I'd rather just make sure we've got it done. But the good thing about the team that I'm using here, none of them are like the newest of new units. The Frieza, I think, is probably the newest, the Golden Frieza. He came out on Global in January. So, what, 9-10 months old? I think he's been on 1 or 2 banners since, so people have had a chance to pick him up with coins if they wanted to, or they've had a chance just to pick him up as a featured unit on someone else's banner. The rest of the units are 1 year plus old. They've just been easy aid. Okay, so that stage is done as well. I think that's probably a good place to stop this video. Similar to when we last did the Super Battle Roads, we'll break it down into 2 videos. So we've done the first 3 stages as part of this video. We'll come back in a couple of days' time, and we'll come back and finish the set. So I think it'll be Extreme AGL next and Extreme STR. I'm looking forward to giving AGL a go. Obviously there's a big brand new AGL Extreme type LR who came out a month or so ago that everyone knows, and he's going to absolutely destroy the stage, I reckon. Full power Frieza, he'll be an animal. So that was actually the fastest one we've gone through against Super Int, 12:14. We flew through that. But yeah, we'll stop the video there. We'll come back another day and finish off the other ones of these. So it'll be, yeah, Extreme AGL next and Extreme STR after that. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope I've given you some tips or tricks. If you've already smashed this content and you're not too worried about doing it again, I hope I've given you some sort of entertainment. If you've liked the content, again, please like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate you even just clicking on it. I've really been enjoying streaming for the last week or so. So I appreciate all the support. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.